Hello guys, welcome to Criminal Minds Unleashed. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share, like, and let's engage in a comment section. On today's video, I'll be doing a reaction video from Fast 48. For those who already know this channel, it's all about homicide, murder, investigation, and all that. So let's do this.
That's 3 emergencies. Allen and Roman, I'm in East Ridge. Somebody got shot up. We seen the cat running.
Could you give me a description of the person you saw running, sir?
He had dreads in his hair, all slim. I'm walking to the body right now. Oh, he dead. He dead.
What y'all seen when y'all got here?
3 guys were trying to flag us down with a whole bunch of people out here. As anybody saw anything, we just heard shots.
So guys, as you can see, that's already a crime scene, cause if you see all those orange numbers put everywhere, just know that those are the number of gunshots or shell casings that were found at the crime scene. And the reason why that's blurry is because that's a dead body right there. That's our victim.
Looking at very bad wounds.
The victim is 31-year-old Bryant Brassfield. Born and raised in New Orleans, he was a longtime member of 2 second-line social clubs.
He has multiple gunshot wounds all over his body and his face. His eye has been blown out.
Sometimes I really don't understand like what transpires or what the victim did to deserve all this. How will you shoot somebody several times, and as the detective just mentioned that his eyes was blown out? I mean, that's somebody who just, he wasn't here to play. That's somebody who came for business.
So this does appear to be somebody that was at close range.
A lot of cases out here right now.
Near the body, detectives find 20 .40 caliber casings.
I don't know if this was a plan to get him back here and kill him, or just still a lot of unanswered questions right now.
What's up, bro?
He said that, he was in the house. They heard about 8 or 9 gunshots.
After canvassing the area, patrol finds a witness.
All right.
All right, willing to talk. I'm going up there now. It's the police, sir. The witness said he heard between 6 and 7 gunshots. He came outside and he seen a black male come out of the alley and flee down Allen Street. And then later, while he was still standing out here, this unknown black male came back out here. You know, he said, man, it looked like the same dude. Hey.
I mean, it's crazy, like, who commits a murder and end up coming back to the crime scene unless the guy was just coming to make sure he didn't leave any evidence behind, which is crazy.
On this corner right here.
We have ATF, Special Agent, and a K9 to assist us.
Okay.
All right, which houses did he come between?
It's this house right here, and I think this one right here. He came up that alleyway.
All right.
there's footprints here, right?
Nick, you think maybe he went around this way? He probably did. That's what makes sense.
I mean, this is the path of least resistance.
No, he didn't. This is what he was coming back for. His phone.
His phone?
His phone is right here. A fresh phone. This phone looks like it's just been dropped right here. That's probably why he came back.
Then,
Got him.
I mean, it's crazy, like, you know, I've never understood, like, how do people commit a crime and how do you end up going back to the same crime scene? So on this situation, our suspect ended up coming back to the same crime scene where he had shot somebody more than 20 times. But unfortunately, he ended up dropping a phone, and now I think that's where the investigation will start from.
Oh yeah, dude.
a block away, patrol finds the man described by the witness.
He's in the back of their vehicle right now. The witness gave a description. He matches that description.
Detectives give the man a gunshot residue test in the patrol car.
Positive. He positive, so his GSO test just came back positive.
We did a presumptive gunshot residue test on that individual, which was presumptive positive. He's actually going to be transported to headquarters for a formal interview.
But we're going to go all out tonight. We're not leaving until we get a confession. Good morning. Good evening. Whatever we want to call it.
Well, that's our suspect right there. He ended up coming back to the crime scene, and not too long he was arrested. So I hope he's going to say something and lead the detectives to what really happened.
So do you know what happened out there tonight?
I know a person got murdered because I'm in the house out here. That's all I know.
Right. How did you get in the back of a police car?
I know they got people that kill people and they come back to the scene, just like the officer was telling me earlier. I'm like, but that's too stupid. That's stupid. That's too stupid. I would never do nothing like that.
Did you shoot a gun today?
Hell no.
Can you tell me and Detective Johnson why your gunshot residue test would have been positive for gunpowder? You don't know why your test could be positive.
I have no idea. I don't even told the gun. Did you kill anybody tonight? I would never do nothing like that. I wouldn't want to kill no one. We heard gunshots.
He says he was on his grandmother's porch.
Well, it's funny how he's explaining stuff like he had gunshot, yet dude is the one who just shot and killed somebody, and he's pretending like he's just a witness, which he's trying to fool around the detectives, which they're usually 4-10 times steps ahead of him, so he's making a fool out of himself.
When he heard multiple shots fired, he and his cousin then raced over to see if the victim was someone they knew.
Because we have a lot of family around here. My cousin like, please tell me who that is. She thinking this is one of her people or something. I'm right behind her. They just grabbed me, man. He was like, I guess a dress, he said, and the guy was wearing black pants and a white shirt. I'm like, well, sir got on blue pants. and I got on the tank top. He was like, well, sometimes they might mistake blue jeans for black pants.
So you saying you had people with you?
Everybody that stays in the house, like, they was right there with me when we heard the shots.
Okay. All right.
I'm not arrested, really.
No, you're not under arrest.
Right, so it's like, you know, I'm not even used to this type of stuff, but I feel so comfortable with talking to y'all, because, you know, if you innocent, you don't got nothing to hide.
I mean, at this point, he's just capping with the cops. They already know he's capping, so.
You know, you should feel, you can look a man in the face and talk to him, like, and, you know, no stuttering and all that. All that type of stuff. Yeah.
Stand by for 1 second. Give me a handcuff key. I believe him too.
Let me get story too clean.
What? So apparently the detectives have, they're gonna let him go because, I mean, yeah, they don't have enough PC to keep the guy, because, I mean, they don't have all it takes to arrest him, because they didn't find anything on him. But at this moment, letting him go, I feel like if they pressed him a little bit more, they could have found more information.
That's why I ain't about to sit here and hold him, man. I am, bro.
How good is the witness that said it looked like him?
That's the thing. He didn't say it was him. He said it just looked like him. This gunshot residue test, we have had people that didn't shoot a firearm. They come back positive at first. We just don't have nothing. That's not good enough for me. You know, we don't lock up innocent people.
I like that detective. Like, he's so inhuman. Like, you can tell he was just raised right. He's just not trying to lock up somebody for the sake of just closing the case. But as he said, it's not fair for him to lock up innocent people. I give credit to him.
At this time, we're gonna conclude this part of our investigation. We're gonna conclude this interview. Bring you out the room. We're gonna call your family members. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more leg work. I need to do a search warrant on the phone. We're just not gonna jump the gun on it, because this isn't a sprint. You know, this is a marathon. We take our time, because if this guy is innocent, you know, we're not gonna put an innocent man in jail.
The next day,
I seen the police last night. They put a guy in that car.
Williams gets a call from a man who lives near the crime scene.
My girl had seen that boy.
Okay.
She described him to me. We didn't play here for 3 times. But that wasn't him.
So apparently another new witness just called to report that he saw the same person, but then at this time the guy didn't have a dreadlock. So the detective overall was very right to say that he doesn't want to lock an innocent person, which it's so nice of him. Like, he wasn't in a hurry to lock somebody up. So I hope with this investigation they end up finding the suspect.
Well, I appreciate your information. I'm about to go finish work in this case. All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
So that was huge. He didn't want to see an innocent person go to jail. But we try to get the people that's responsible for the incident But it's just as important to clear innocent people as it is to bring charges against the accused or the guilty person. So we have a tough job out here. You have to continue the search. You should keep going and going and going.
So apparently this case, at this moment, I don't know if it's a cold case or since this is a crime that happened a long time ago. I'll go and search and see if they end up finding somebody or it's a cold case. Because at this moment, they really don't have anyone to arrest. They don't have a suspect. They don't have the witness. Everyone is giving a different story. So, and it's just, as they said, they're not gonna lock up somebody for someone who's very innocent. Though. So then, one thing that I'm still questioning on all this investigation is, I really want to know about the phone that was picked up on a crime scene. Like, whose phone was that, and who dropped that phone? Because if they're gonna be able to have a search warrant and see whose phone that was, then I mean, at that moment we will have to. They'll let us know who the suspect was, or I suspect the phone maybe might belong to the victim. I mean, I'm not sure unless all this information is public. Hey guys, so that's the end of the video, and if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, share, like, and if you have any question about this investigation, let's engage in a comment section. As I said, go ahead and subscribe to Fast 48. They do have a lot of videos. If your niche is all about watching crime and investigation video, you're on the right track. So till next time, I'll see you guys.